The Mobalytics Academy series is focused on the fundamentals of League of Legends. Curated by challenger level players, by focusing on these basics, even the most skilled high elo players can improve their game and climb the ladder. Being an aggressive mid laner can often create great opportunities for getting down vision for your team, since most aggressive mid laners can win trades and push during the early game. Taking the time to use your mid lane pressure to put down vision is one of the best ways to make sure that the early game goes in your favor. As an aggressive mid laner, it is vital to put down aggressive wards when you can. Try to limit the times that you put down lane brush wards, as the information they give are mainly only to help yourself from getting ganked. Deeper vision is more commonly inside of a jungler's path, which means that a lane brush ward wouldn't even be able to see the jungler walking a scuttle crab, where deeper vision will. Another important thing is that because you're putting down good vision for your laners, that means that they can play accordingly when they see when the jungler's on one side of the map. Because they're playing top and bot side, that means that if they see a jungler on the opposite side, they can play very aggressively, so it's going to help them out immensely, the deeper vision that you get. Putting down deep vision is also going to help out your jungler immensely, because he's going to be able to see the enemy's HP, level, and location, which is going to allow him to make better decisions about invading and also doing ganks. Never underestimate the power of warding, because the stronger the vision, the more consistent and stronger the plays. Putting down vision for your team is easy enough, but there is a common strategy of where you put your vision control, which even is done inside professional play. That strategy is to mainly focus on putting vision on the strong side of the map. This is clearly shown by just looking at the map of this professional game of TSM versus CLG. TSM mainly put their vision on the top side of the map, where Kennen is stronger laner than Aatrox, while CLG puts their vision inside the bot side of the map, where it's ranged versus melee, thus giving CLG the stronger bot side. This is an extremely important part of being a mid laner, as you're the only lane who can ward both sides of the map during the laning phase, so choosing the correct side is vital. The simple way to know what the stronger side is to see how your top and bot are doing. Looking at CS, kills, and amount of pressure they put on the enemy are all factors to look at to see if they are your strong side of the map. In this game, Qiyana puts your pink ward bot side, because your bot lane is crushing the opponent, meaning that's the strong side of the map. This ward will be easy to defend, because bot lane being able to shove the opponent under the tower should be able to rotate to the ward first. It also gives her a nice roam path down to help them snowball even further inside of the bot lane. So before you put down that pink ward that you just bought, take a look at your lanes and see if you can defend the vision you put down. Otherwise, you might have just wasted a valuable vision tool which could have helped you snowball the game. Being an aggressive mid laner doesn't just mean killing your opponent, but creating pressure and early leads through vision. One of the first ways of creating pressure for your team can be walking to the side they have vision control of, because that's going to create pressure from you being missing and possibly roaming to that lane. In this clip, Aurelion Sol roams topside to try to relieve the pressure that Teemo is giving against my melee top laner. Just roaming halfway actually makes it so Teemo backs off, which means that now my top laner is able to successfully CS under tower without being harassed. So I successfully use my mid lane pressure and transfer it topside just to make it so my top laner can have an easier time for the moment. Remember that once you put vision down, to pay attention to it often, because it's going to net you more kills and plays. Inside this example, Akali was able to spot Kha'Zix doing raptors from a ward that she put down earlier. She collapses on him with her jungler and successfully kill him. Lastly, to remember to play towards the side of the lane that has more vision. In this clip, Viz is playing towards the bot side of the lane. This is because he has more vision control around bot side, meaning that there's no way that the jungler would have not been noticed if she was going to go for a gank on that side. Playing towards the side that has more vision control is going to allow you to not get caught off by a gank from Fog of War. Thanks for watching this episode of the Mobalytics Academy series. If you want to take your climb to the next level, download our desktop app to unlock even more new features like auto-imported builds and pick band recommendations at Champ Select.